Some of our chickens died, or all of them. They didn't tell me the amount, but all I know that there's chickens that are dead.
Too much heat, too much fun. It's hard on a person. We got a lot done yesterday, and that was in addition to celebrating our great country's independence. We had a lot of fun. It was a good time. Sterling helped us put the go-kart together and then troubleshoot it to figure out what was wrong with it. Now I see something else wrong with it. But the drive chain busted on the test drive, and I see the tires are deflated, 2 of them. Oh yeah, they're low. I had it mostly assembled. There were a couple things that needed doing. I got a garden spider here. A dead garden spider. I was dehydrated and I knew it going to bed. I was so tired I couldn't bring myself to get more water. I would have felt a lot better. Woke up with a pretty good headache and some twisted knots in my back. But that's what happens. Too much smoke, too much heat, not enough water. Smoke from the fireworks display that we put on yesterday. I was really happy to be able to spend yesterday with 2 of our favorite families from around the area. We had I know I did. I hope the rest of them had a 4th of July to remember. And I'm just crawling out of my hole, otherwise known as my home, to venture out into the great outdoors. I hate getting up this late. Headaches are something that have run in the family, and sometimes I can push through them. I was not feeling it, so let's see. Looks like the ducklings are doing good. Well, they're big red broilers, or as the girls like to call them, the red boilers. They're all doing good. Hey guys. I just want to come out here and check on all the animals, make sure that they're doing all right. Looks like our chicks need some more food. Our quail look like they're panting away, so I'm going to turn the fan on for these gals and guys. Looks like the ducklings, the chicks, and the quail are all doing pretty good out here. So we'll turn one fan on high for them. It's pretty warm out, and as you can see by the flagpole, we have hardly any wind. So let's take a look at our sheep. Oh, that's right, Becky said that she moved them. Sometimes after just feeling sick for no reason. Then Becky and the kids get out here and they gotta do everything. But they pick up the ball and they run with it. And they do a good job and they get stuff done. So I'm thankful that I've got a wife and kids who were on the same page here. We're doing, and this is a family. We didn't come out here just because it was my idea or her idea, but this was our dream. We wanted to be able to make our lives what we wanted it to be. Oh, these poor chickens there. It's hot, isn't it? It's just gonna be one of those days. You guys getting enough water here? Yeah, look how hot they are. I can see their water back there is hanging low, so I know that they've got water. The problem is they're so hot. I'm worried that they're not gonna go get water when they need it. I see one back there getting a little water. No, they've got water. I just hope they get up when they need to and get that water when they need it, instead of just sitting there. Another reason that we didn't get the Cornish Cross a second time this year, we just got them for our first of 3 batches, is because I knew it's gonna be a hot year. They're just not as heat hardy as some other meat birds, like the big red broilers. Do they do better in the heat than the Cornish Cross? And yeah, it's a cooker out here.
Some of our chickens died, or all of them. They didn't tell me the amount, but all I know that there's chickens that are dead.
They've got plenty of water. The thing is, when they get so hot like this, they're too dumb to even go get their water from the 5-gallon bucket back there. So we needed to get watering pans out here for them. So what ended up happening was we lost 12 to the heat. Yeah, this is why you got to keep a close eye on your chickens. We butchered 11 of them. That left us with 87 left. And now we've got just 75 total. So unfortunately, yeah, we lost a few. A dozen, I guess that's more than a few. Take it from us, when the Cornish Cross are panting and they're sitting there looking almost shell-shocked from the heat, you do not want to delay. Get them water right away. All right, so we got a nice big pan in here for them. I don't have anything like that for the others. We've got these little shallow dishes here, so there's water left in that one. No water left in these. We only lost one out of that tractor, and then I think we lost 4 or 5 out of this one. So the majority of them came from here. So what we're gonna do with these is we are going to salvage what we can. We are not going to eat this. I have no idea how long they've been out here. We can go ahead and we're gonna cut their legs off, and then we're going to bag them for our dogs, because we feed our dogs raw. They'll be perfectly fine for dogs. If you feed your dogs raw, they have a hardy gut microbiome that can handle even rotting flesh. I mean, our dogs, they take and bury their food and then go dig it up a couple days later and chow down on it. So sometimes they like a little spoiled food. These are far from spoiled. This is our first big failure. I'm kind of kicking myself because I did know they needed water. I don't know if it was just not feeling well earlier myself and it didn't click. The thought did cross my mind. I wonder if they're gonna need dishes of water, and then I just didn't do anything about it. We'll just have to keep up on their water in the dishes, as well as the water in the 5-gallon pails. Keep an eye on them, make sure that the ones that are looking the worst off are getting to the water, and hopefully we don't lose any more. We could have lost a lot more. It was a hot day. You know, it should have been better safe than sorry and just gotten them the water out here, but we'll learn from this experience and make sure that it doesn't happen again. Sometimes you can't avoid these things, but this is one of those situations where I feel like it could have been avoided, and in the future it will be avoided. We'll just make sure that not only watching the animals, but doing something about it when they start to pant like this. It's frustrating because they have water. They've got over a half full 5-gallon bucket back there, and I see some of them that right now they're drinking, but you know what prohibited them from getting to the water in the first place before they died like this? So I don't know. I guess I have heard that they're just that dumb of a bird that they will sit there and cook to death in the hot sun before they'll go and get water on a really hot day. In an upcoming episode, I'll be installing automatic waterers for them. There'll be 6 chicken water nipples on there, and it will always have a good supply of water to them. So maybe that was it. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out, but that's what we do. We adapt and overcome, and this is no different. We're gonna change up our routine a bit to make sure that this doesn't happen again. A good lesson to learn. Not as bad as it could have been, but still painful when you've lost a dozen. That's a lot. So it won't be a total loss. We'll feed them to our dogs. It's just frustrating because, you know, we want to be good, decent animal owners and raisers of animals. This time around, we could have definitely done something about this. We didn't. Part of the process. The goal is you don't continue to not do the right thing. So we're gonna learn from this, not make the same mistake again, and then we'll do better next time. You've done a good job backing up. My little girl is all grown up. No, not quite, but it's only gonna be about 4 more years and I'll be handing her car keys.